It's Will here over to XAUUSD.com. First of all, welcome to the video. 1st of April 2018, start of another trading month, and start of our first video of the month on the weekly forecast. So just going to start off as always on the US dollar, see what's happening across the pairs. We're just going to check to see what kind of news there is this week. So on Monday and Tuesday it is Easter Monday and Easter Tuesday across Europe. Most of the world has bank holidays. New Zealand, Aussie, bank holiday. So tomorrow and Tuesday expect low volatility. Which is April 2nd, April 3rd. For the Easter holidays. We have in the US the IMS on Monday. We have cash rate and RBI rate statement in the Aussie on Tuesday. PMI in the UK. So it looks like we're going to have a big week in the Aussie and the pound and the US. We have the non-farm payrolls this week also. Yeah, so a big week. And Carney speaks on Friday in the pound. And Chairman Powell speaks on Friday also. So a big week ahead in news-wise. And let's head over to the charts. Go out to the higher time frames. Just want to check. Okay, the weekly. So this weekly level looks like it's starting to work out. See prices come into the weekly area here. It's moving sideways and up and down, so this looks like a good trade again. We've been talking about this for a while now, heading up towards 92, 93 area on the dollar. Like that big, huge candle last week on Friday, which is telling us could be heading up towards this zone here if we get a breakout above here, which is what I think may happen this week with all the news. Price will rocket up and go to these higher zones here, and then likely continue with the just playing there. Okay, so dollar, I'm liking the dollar to the upside at the minute. On the weekly, heading up towards, definitely up towards 90. Start of the week, so we'll see what happens there as the days progress. Are we getting any signals? Just need to change this over to the swing trade profile. So USD JPY, again, like last week, it's looking like it's going to break out of this falling wedge pattern here at this weekly zone here, weekly and daily down here, where it's come down. We've had the divergence in the daily, so did talk about this for a while, heading down towards 104, which it hit. $104, 500 it hit, and it's bounced straight up. It's popped out of here last week, so popped out of this falling here. It's broke out. It's come back down to touch it, and likely heading up towards here. So where could we be heading on the USD JPY? Again, bullish this week, I suspect. And we have some daily. We have a daily area here. Likely to blow straight through that, as it's already been kind of tested. And we have an area up here on the weekly. We have that daily within the weekly here. So I could see this heading up back up towards 109 anyway. Well, 108 to 600 in around this area here this week. Starting this week up here, and then maybe by the end of next week, this month, heading up towards 109. So USD JPY, I'm bullish. Be looking to get in the market this week and buy. Let's see if we're getting any signals on it in the system. DJPY. So nice got divergence and a double arrow signal here, which is very good. And you can see this area up here where I would like to target this month. So I'll be looking to get in on this position on early next week, heading up towards 109, certainly up towards 107,500. This could be a good trade to take on Monday. Seems we've got this bullish continuation divergence here, and looking good to buy the USD JPY on Monday. What other pair? USD CAD again. USD CAD 4-hour chart looks like it's already come down into a 4-hour chart after this rally, this drop, then moving sideways. So let's look at the higher time frames. This was an area we talked about hitting. It hit last week, came down towards it. A continuation of this trend. You can see price moved up. This area created this high. Goes back down to test it. Likely USD CAD heading up towards a weekly zone of up here towards 132. So where I'd like to buy this USD CAD would be a break above here. Break above 129,300. And I'd like to get in this move, and this month possibly looking like it's going to pop up towards this weekly price zone here. At 132, maybe even higher. Okay, after this kind of double bottom pattern here at a weekly and daily price zone here, pops up, breaks out, tests the last daily area that caused the last high in this leg up, comes back down, and likely to, what I'm looking for is to buy this. Any signals on the stem? A lot of divergent signals here happening last week. Here. Daily, we actually got a daily signal last week, continuation signal at this daily area, which looks good to take her back up. So just starting next week, I'll be looking to buy in on this move up for a longer term trade this month up towards 132. It's USD CAD. Euro USD. Now if the USD index has gone up, the Euro USD is likely to be heading south. Okay, you can see we're at this weekly price zone here with the weekly divergence. It's been very choppy the past 2 months on the euro. Again, on the weekly it closed below 120, really 122, heading north down towards these weekly zones here. This area daily area didn't cause any high. This area caused any high. So expect a bigger, if it comes down towards here, expect a bigger pop from this area here. Look at the daily, and you can see we have some nice, this daily area here. Price zone, which has got to be, you can see the sideways movement now on the mark in the Euro USD. Break below this kind of price zone here, heading down towards test these weekly areas here towards 119,500. So at the minute, what I'll be looking to do on the Euro USD is study price action as it comes down into the 122,500 area and deeper into the 121,500 area. So as it comes into this price, I'm going to study price action and see if we get any of these movements that happened before. Like this one here, tested this 4-hour area here. Down test, more or less the bottom of it. This area here tested this, comes down, we get the divergence. So likely next week, Euro USD is coming down into this price zone here. Euro CAD, Euro CAD again. High in this monthly area. It actually just popped up above it and tested a weekly area above the just above the monthly. You can see this green price zone here. Come up and tested it. We actually sold this on this pattern here. Price goes up, moves down, goes back up. If you look at the 4-hour chart it was on, we had a divergence in the 4-hour chart here. So up, goes back up and tested, and this was the trade we took. If you're in the Facebook group, it was up here, and you would have seen it going all the way down here, 200 pips on it. Where are we going this week? So the minute we've got this price zone here at 158 to 157, 500 is in control. If it price starts to move down, takes us out, we're heading down towards 155, which could happen, which I suspect could happen this month. This week, again, maybe to come down here to test, and then very choppy at the minute, so I want to see this zone taken out before I'd look to buy back in at 155 or sell down towards 155. Euro JPY, again, bounced at this weekly area here between 127 and 129, a nice bounce off it. This daily zone here comes down, just touches the start of it. You get a divergence on the daily chart, and pop up she goes. So where could we go next week? Early next week, it just could be coming down towards here. Let's just see strength wise, the currency strength indicator. Japanese yen is very strong across all currency pairs, so Euro JPY likely to come down. The euro's weak and the yen's strong. British pound USD, we're back in on this move up to the upside. So British pound, euro, British pound, heading towards 89. This is just playing this range. So heading towards up this area up here. We're actually in on this trade in the bigger accounts. Euro, Aussie, pound, again pound. This was a trade we took last week in the Facebook group. You would have seen it. We got the divergence and it's been plummeting down off it. Maybe 200 pips already. Where we're likely to be going? British pound USD heading back down towards, likely to get weak pops at these areas here. But I'm still liking it to come down towards 135 maybe this month. But definitely to back down towards this sideways moving bottom of this range here. So next week, pound will be bearish, looking to sell the pound on pullbacks. Euro CAD, let's get me a trend indicator. Oh, by the way, if you want a good trend indicator, you can actually access it below for free. That's just a special gift from me to you. My FX ACE trend detector. Just want to take it off here. Okay, Euro, British pound CAD. So British pound CAD, again we sold it a while ago. It's dropping nicely off our higher time frame price zones. So again, I'm bearish. I'll be bearish it. We'll be heading down towards this daily zone here on the British pound CAD. So next week, bearish the pound CAD down towards 178. It's just, there's no real slowing of momentum coming into this daily area here. This area caused this high. There's no real slowing of momentum. Looking at it, the daily on the 4-hour, no, still getting bearish signals. So likely heading down towards the 178 area. We're still in our trade from if you're in the Facebook group on the pound Aussie. You can see we're in this position, it's close, it's just about to hit our take profit, and we've got a nice 300 pip move on it last week. See here, it's just looking like it's going to blow through this area on Monday and head lower, maybe down towards this price zone here for our chart, towards 179 anyway. So I'll watch this closely next week and maybe get back in on this trade. I'd liken it down towards the 179 area, which is roughly around here. And pound yen, again, slowly moving up towards, hit this monthly area, weekly area, back down towards one, still liking this, back down towards 130, down towards these zones here. So pound yen, back down next week. Okay, so that kind of sums me up for the week. Let's head over and see if there's any trades happening. So I just want to look at the Aussie pairs, sorry. We never looked at the Aussies. After that, we will call it a day for today, Sunday. Want to chill out, we'll look at the Aussie USD first. Aussie USD, I'm light, by the way, if you were on the webinar last week, we talked about the Aussie USD in detail, heading, just paused at this daily area at 76,700. The weekly charts popping down towards this trend line, just kind of holding, so liking this to start moving back up this month in the Aussie USD. So I'm could be bullish the Aussie USD this month. Okay, so that'll kind of do us for this week's weekly forecast. If you have any questions, get in contact with me over at will@thefxace.com. You can download your free indicator below. And any questions, just get in contact with me. Happy trading, and I'll see you in the Facebook group in the week ahead.